Guess what? I just got a doe. Yeah.
I like him. You're just
Ready to go look for a deer, buddy?
Oh, surprise me on that.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Snow.
What is going on, everybody? Matt with Outdoor Believing. We're back at it again. It is sweet November. I'm trying not to be too loud right now because I don't know if the boys are still in the woods. We are down in Ohio, baby. And I couldn't be more happy right now. It's beautiful. It's like 50 degrees right now. We're supposed to have good weather all week. We're at the property where I got a decent buck a couple years ago, and we've done well in here in the past, boys and girls, and we have some good ones on camera. I'll see if I can show them to you. But we're out here. Check this out. Beautiful. I hunt right back there. Beautiful little property. I cannot thank the family enough that lets us hunt down here. I enjoy this. One of the best hunts of the year for me, and usually we see some good bucks. So with that being said, I just got here. It was a long drive. I'm gonna get unpacked, and hopefully we're gonna get in the woods tonight. So stay tuned. Ohio, baby, we are here. Here's to a good week of hunting, and hopefully we see some big bucks. It's gonna be epic. Well, alrighty, folks. We were heading to the stands. First night sit for me. The boys didn't see anything this morning. Wind's pretty good for this spot, so we're hoping to see a lot of stuff. Cameras are looking promising, so stay tuned. Let's see something. Claude, get a big one, buddy. Hey, good luck. What? Good luck, bud. There he goes. We're sneaking in here. I'm gonna be real quiet. I'll see you guys when I get in the tree. First rub of the year for me. Here we go. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh man, there's a fresh scrape right here too. Oh yeah. Alrighty. There's home for tonight. Let's get up there. We are all set up. It is a beautiful night right now. This is where I killed my big 9-point 2 years ago on the second day of the hunt. Technically it's the second day of the hunt because I'm 1 day late. Evening hunt. It's beautiful. We got a wind going this way. All my shots are right here pretty much. I got a couple behind me, but for the most part, we're set up great tonight. How this sets up is, I'll remind you, first off, we got a bunch of scrapes and rubs around. Ton of bucks on camera. I walked in that way. Because it's all thicket back here, but they bed down there about 60 yards that way. It's a little windy, sorry. There's a drop off into a creek bottom. That's all bedding still, and so is all this. But I'm not planning for them to come here. They might, but I got a couple shots down here. Wind's going up that way. I mean, pre-rut is already started. They're definitely chasing. So it's beginning of the rut. I'm expecting him. I got a ton of photos of the deer coming right in front of me right here. 16 yards. I got some 20, 25s. Yard shots. It should be great. The problem is it's windy. It is dry though, so I should hear him coming, but I just don't know. I'm gonna have to stay on my toes tonight. Either way, we're in Ohio, baby. Nobody saw anything this morning, but I got a ton of rubs and scrapes on this road coming in, especially on that big cedar. That cedar's about that big. We got a couple good bucks going in to hit that, I guarantee it. Got some milkweed to check the wind. That's perfect. Perfect. With the rut starting the way it is, I've had good luck this year already with some doe estrus gel. So we're gonna put a little bit out. Not a lot. Worked in Michigan. Let's have it work in Ohio. Squirrels and blue jays are going absolutely crazy right now. Right down in that creek bottom, hopefully. I mean, it's prime time right now, so the deer should be moving. The sun's just about to go down below the trees. Not getting here pretty early. Got all set up. We did bump something on the way in, but I don't think it was a deer. Not sure. We got an east wind. Stay 2. Sit 1 for the morning. Sit 2 total. With the thermals, the wind should be perfect. We're gonna tuck in. We're gonna see what this beautiful morning has to hold. It feels good. Blue jays and squirrels are going crazy back behind. something did start blowing, and I don't know if it was blowing at that spike. He was bumping does around, so it could be. I don't think they saw me, but I don't know. They were pretty far away. Either way, a couple deer. Nothing great this morning yet, but starting to sprinkle. It's supposed to sprinkle for about an hour, 2 maybe. Maybe I'll get the deer on their feet, a little more moving. We'll see. Good morning, everybody. This is the first I've been able to talk because I feel like I've had deer around me all morning. But it is the coldest morning we've had so far. We actually had frost on the ground. Cameras were lit up last night with does and a couple bucks. So I'm super hopeful that we're at least going to see some movement today. We got a perfect wind. I mean, this is the day of days for the week that we're here. God, in the stand, I feel like there's been deer around me walking. I think they're down in the creek bottom right now. They're gonna be cruising this morning. Well, cameras were lit up last night with cruising bucks. I don't know. It's like I said, it's just one of those days you dream about in the woods. Southwest wind, perfect for this stand. Started a deer grunt down in this creek bottom. About 5 minutes ago, up on this ridge, I had a doe and a doe fawn. It's a beautiful morning. Pray for mornings like this. Absolutely amazing. I had a small buck go on my camera about 10 minutes before I got on the stand, and I didn't bugger him, I don't think, so they're in the area for sure. We had some good ones last night. Here's to hoping. That bug scared the crap out of me. I could barely hear him coming because the leaves are a little wet. I'm actually shaking a bit because it's cold, but that was cool. If that was a big doe or a buck, he would have been mine in 15 yards. He is a cold one this morning. Hopefully his mom comes in, or his dad, or grandpa. Last night, I had my first shooter buck show up about 80 yards out, and he just wouldn't come in. He was on some does. He was actually chasing them around in this creek bottom. Right at last light, wouldn't come up. This morning, I had a doe come in right before light. I could make it out, but I don't know. I didn't know if it was a doe or a button buck. It was just too dark. Crispy morning. It's like 31, 32 degrees right now. A little foggy. short and sweet. I just got the stand, had to put an extra strap on it. And I got 3 does moving on the ridge right now already, super early. Got all set up quiet, they're just hanging out, eating on acorns. The deer are about 90 yards away. We're gonna take a doe if it comes out tonight, or a buck. Alright guys, hopefully you can see me. I got the sun to my back kinda. But the wind's been blowing like 22, 23 miles an hour for a real long part of the day. We ended up seeing that 4-point this morning. I only got like a day and a half left, so I'd like to get a doe or a big buck to come by today. I'd like some of our bigger bucks to come back on the property. I think they're over there feeding until the rut started, so we had that one buck chasing the other day. Either way, we're going to tuck in, we're going to get quiet. We're going to deal with this wind, and hopefully we see a big deer. Guess what? I just got a doe. Yeah. Super pumped. It's the doe from the first day. Alright, sounds good. Well, you can tell him I will. Love you. Alright, thank you. Alright, love you too. Bye. Oh yeah, baby. Yes. That's the doe, I'm pretty sure. I passed up on the first day, and I was hoping she'd come back. Luckily, she didn't cross the creek bottom. I grunted twice at her. She came in the thickest stuff possible. I grunted at her twice, little ones, and she stayed on this side of the creek and came out and gave me a perfect 25-yard shot. Unfortunately, I shot just a little high. I think she stepped in, so I think she was actually at like 20. So I shot just a little high. Got a follow-up shot on her. She's done right there at like 25, 30 yards. Perfect. not going home empty-handed, and I still get to wait for a buck. It is a beautiful night. Having that doe out there, I think, might actually bring a buck in there too, so we'll see. I'm super pumped. Oh my gosh, no track job needed. I'm gonna stay quiet. Hopefully a buck comes through. We got about a half hour now. So, let's go, baby. Ohio, yes. All right, buddy of mine just texted. He said he just shot a real nice buck. Hit it a little far back, so we're gonna give it a little bit. It's like 9:30 right now. We're gonna give it some time, and then we're gonna go track a buck, and hopefully it's down. We will see. Such a good morning. Such a good morning. Heck yeah.
I like him. You're just
Ready to go look for a deer, buddy?
Oh, surprise me on that.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Snow.
That's where we shot him from. Right there. Oh, I was stuck in the tree. Oh bueno.
Can you hear me?
I did. Anything? Any thoughts? Oh, well, he didn't want to say anything on camera, so that's going to be that for that. Alrighty, folks. It has been a day today, and I'll get into that in a minute. Last night was crazy. It was a great night. Super windy. Really didn't think I was going to see anything, but I ended up shooting a beautiful doe. Super excited. And in the excitement, I forgot to record the recovery of the deer. But, I mean, I got her. She's beautiful. Super excited. Look at this deer. Beautiful doe. I mean, just a tank of a deer. We waited out last night. Cleared the scale out. Heck yeah. That's right. We got her at 110 pounds, fully dressed. That's my doe, baby. Couldn't be more excited. Got one to take home. As for why it's been such a crazy day, lots of ups and downs. I ended up passing up on a very small, what would be a 6, but broke off one side this morning. Super small deer, so I didn't want to shoot that. It wasn't even bigger than my doe. Saw a couple other small does, but I'm doe tagged out, so I can only shoot a buck. Got a text from my buddy Claude. He ended up shooting a tank of a deer, and I'll try and show you that here. An absolute giant behemoth. Beautiful Ohio buck. I think it was 9, 10, or 11 point. I don't even know. We'll have to look at the trail cam photos a little better. And the shot ended up being a little bit back. So we gave it a lot of time. And we ended up finding blood. We got the arrow. Decent blood. We think, he said he hit it back a little bit. So we think it was a liver hit is what happened. And we tracked it. We gave it a lot of time, and we ended up going tracking it. So that was a whole ups and downs. We ended up having really good blood to start, and then we had sporadic blood, lost blood, found blood again, and then tracked it for a while. And then unfortunately blood ran out, and we know it was headed towards the neighbor's property, and we don't have permission to hunt on that property or to retrieve a deer on that property. So that's unfortunate. It's a really nice deer. So he's gonna call around, see if he can actually get permission eventually, and maybe call in a dog. But that's all we can do. We tried for what we can right now, and it's not over. So we'll see. Either way, it's a beautiful buck, and I hope it works out for him. But I got venison. I'm super pumped. We're not gonna hunt tonight. I got one more hunt tomorrow morning. We're gonna hunt. I'll give the property a little time to calm back down, and it's gonna be pretty epic, I think. So the weather's finally turned. The rut's actually starting now. If we were a week later, I think it would have been prime. You know, I'm gonna finish processing this deer tonight. Get it on ice, bring it home, have some good eats. I might do a catch and cook. I don't know. And there we have it, folks. We're actually back in Michigan now. If you can't tell, look at that beautiful back strap from the freezer filler from Ohio. Got a ton of good eats here. I ended up splitting the back straps in half. We just got nice steaks that we're gonna cut out of those. We got 6 roasts. It might turn into jerky, who knows? We got the tenderloins, arguably one of the best cuts on the deer. Gonna be super good. And then we got the, I think it's the eye of round. And then check this out. That doe, 110 pounds. This is 8 pounds. I got another 8 pounds here. We're gonna add some fat to that, get about 20 pounds of hamburger out of that. And we're gonna be eating good this winter, folks. It's looking good. I got 2 deer in the freezer, looking for 1 to 2 more. We go through about 3 to 4 deer a season in our household. We eat it quite a bit. But Ohio, baby, what a trip it was. I mean, we didn't all capitalize, but it ended up being some interesting hunts. I ended up only seeing 1 shooter buck. One of our buddies, he ended up shooting a giant, an absolute giant, one of the biggest bucks we've ever seen. And unfortunately, we could not find it. You know, he did all he could. And it's just an unfortunate thing. It happens. If you hunt long enough, it's bound to happen. This has been a blessed year for me, getting 2 deer so far. And like I said, hopefully 1 or 2 more. Got to spend some good times with friends and memories that I'll always have. My daughter has been asking me for a while now to make roast. And what better day to do it right now? We just had snow. It's cold outside. Let's make some roast, some mashed potatoes, a nice hearty meal to get the season off right. And look at this. We got a beautiful venison roast off of one of the back hams. And we're gonna, you know me, we're gonna do it up with a little bit of Everglades original. But we're also gonna add some salt, pepper, garlic. And then we're going to just sear it off real quick on the Blackstone. So let's get this baby seasoned up. And I'm going to go decently heavy with seasoning on this because it's going to be a roast. It's going to be basting for hours in a crock pot just to get nice, tender, flaky, pull apart deliciousness. And I absolutely love this recipe. Little bit of a secret sauce that I make for it. It's going to be great. So just keep watching. Get these end sides all finished up, seasoned all up. And we did, like I said, we went a little heavy on the seasoning, but that's good. It's going to be basting for hours inside of a juice, and it's going to distribute throughout the meat. It's going to be so good. All right, let's throw this on Blackstone. Let's get a good sear on the outside to lock in all those juices, and then let's make the gravy. It's a little windy out here. Hopefully this holds the heat. Oh yeah, sizzling. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Just a little bit of bark. You want to get a little bark on it. We're gonna do the sides, and then we're gonna throw it in the crock pot. Oh yeah, it smells delicious. Now, while that's getting the perfect sear on it, we're going to get our gravy going real quick. Now, I have made a lot of roasts over my life, and I have been trying a ton of different ways to make gravy, trying to improve it all the time, and it's going to be delicious. But, dude, I found something that will change your life. I went and bought one of these Just Easy Pioneer au jus French dip sauces. Dude, the gravy that this makes, I cook the roast in this in a crock pot. And it just turns out fantastic. Absolutely amazing. I love it. It's so good. I take 2 of these, and it says 2 cups of water per, but I kind of eyeball it and just pour these right into some water that I already got warmed up. I don't want it boiling. And we're just going to whisk this up. Now, this is just the first part of the gravy. It's still going to have all the seasonings cooked into it from the venison roast. I mean, it already smells so good. I make French dips a decent amount, but that just, the smell of it's so good. But it's going to have a little extra garlic in it too. And then just the salt, pepper, garlic, and Everglades. We're going to cook this in the crock pot. Once that's done, we're going to flip it one time, throw it in here for like 4 or 5 hours, and it's going to be, here she is. Now, big part of this, you want your cast iron or skillet or Blackstone super hot. So when you do this, You're not cooking the meat all the way through. It's just searing the outside to keep the juices in. This smells, man, if this wasn't not cooked all the way through right now, I would eat it right now. Look how good that looks already. Gonna be so delicious. Get this right in there. Au jus, that's gonna be the gravy, and we're just gonna pour this in here. Oh yeah. Didn't have any real garlic, so I'm gonna do some jarlic. You guys can hate on me all you want, but this is nice and easy. We're just gonna put some of that in the sauce, a little bit on top of the roast. We're gonna turn this on. We're gonna put it on high for about 3 hours. And then we're gonna turn it down to low for another hour to 2, depending on how much, how tender you want your roast. I like mine pretty tender. So we're gonna do 3 hours and then 2 hours. We're gonna be eating like kings, folks. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, it is ready. The house has smelled so good since I started making this. My daughter's super excited. She got out of school and she was like, roast and potatoes. And I'll tell you what, I outdid myself. The roast is super shreddy, tender, fall apart. Check this out, folks. Just deliciousness. Oh my goodness, the steam coming off of that. We're going to get me a healthy portion of that. We're going to get some green beans, mashed potatoes. Now, I said I wanted to make a hearty meal, and I'll tell you what, I did just that. Now, I like a little bit of runnier gravy. My daughter, she'll go both with runny or thicker. So I made a little bit of thicker out of the juice that was in there. And it's so good. I'm actually going to take a little of that and a little of this. Heck yeah, folks. We got some regular rolls. We got some cheddar biscuits. Look at that. I mean, fit for a king or a queen. So good. Let's give this a go. Here it is. Look at that. Tender, juicy venison roast. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Some of the gravy. Wow. That is fantastic. For being as cold as it was today, this hits the spot. Couldn't be more happy. This is the dough I got from Ohio. Super fresh. Processed it. We got a ton of good eats for the winter yet. We had a ton of roasts. I got 2 deer in the freezer. Hopefully we can get 2 more this weekend. I know my daughter's jonesing to get a plate right now. So if you want to come over here, I'll make you a plate while I'm finishing. Here, this is for you. Is that enough roast or you want a little bit more?
I'm going to need more.
A little bit more. This is my little meat eater, Avery. She is actually going hunting for her first ever time being behind the trigger. Here, put your plate over here. This weekend. Are you super excited?
Yeah. If I get a deer, I've already beaten my brother.
They are in a battle right now for whoever gets the first deer. Nobody's got one yet for them. Was it good? How was it? One of my best? Mm-hmm. Even better. We love venison in this house. What?
Can I just steal the whole pot, please?
No. Oh. We'll have lots for leftovers. But it was a great time. Ohio was super fun this year. Unfortunately, we only capitalized on 1 deer. You know, we struggled. But on big bucks, except the one that got shot and got away. But we'll be back. I'm hoping we can get back this year. There's still a lot of bucks in the air. We know a lot of them that have made it through so far. Gun season's December, I think the first week of December down there. So I might try and make it down there for that. Hopefully you guys liked it. Thank you for watching all the way through. I know she's happy. I'm happy. If you could, go down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go check my Instagram, Facebook, all that rigmarole out. And I just appreciate you guys. So until next time, you guys have a good one.